Coach, thanks. As mentioned, we are on the North Shore of Pittsburgh. It's sold out Heinz Field in the Steel City. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Los Angeles Rams and the Pittsburgh Steelers. The shadow's starting to get a bit longer. Week 10 of the NFL season is here, and we're underway on EA Sports. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Now a first-time Pro Bowler from a year ago, Lamar Miller. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. It's a gain of 15, and the Rams have a first down.
And that's a run that'll energize an offensive line. They'll take that one all day long. Fundamental breakdown by the defense. You've got to be able to make plays on the edge.
Escaping the pressure right. He's going to take off with it. Able to make something out of nothing there. 17 yards and a first down. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Out of the gun, Newton. Eluding the pressure right. Almost able to intercept it. That's one he would have liked to have held on to on his first drive. Instead, second down.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that first down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
They're not ready for this. They still playing soccer.
On second down, here's Miller. And some good tackling there as he stopped up at about the 41. Pretty good little two-play sequence there. You force the incompletion, then a very short pickup.
Yeah, now maybe you bring in an extra defensive back or two because you want to try and defend on third down. They like to play those nickel or sub packages, don't they?
Throwing on third down, Newton. Under pressure, and he will go down. Sacked back at the 46. Ndamukong Suh, he's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year. He gets us away. It's a good one, drawing toward the sidelines. Out of bounds as he appeared to be looking for the corner. He got it. They're going to mark this at the 4-yard line.
That is how you flip field position. That's an absolute bomb of a punt. Downs it inside the 5-yard line. Absolutely ideal.
And from that position, you're hoping to get it down inside the 15, inside the 5. Superb.
90 Wolf. No chance. Christian travel.
Now a man who really stepped up last year. This is Matt Breida. Able to make one man miss, but he will be corralled around the 10-yard line. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 10-yard line.
The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4.
I don't think you got it, son. Showing it, showing it. Undercrush, undercrush, undercrush. Topper, topper. Bang, 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 bang. Check 24.
Breida, he'll try the right side. And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1. Pretty good job defensively. Thought he was going to get it, but they knew where that marker was, and they stopped him just short of it.
What it does is emphasize that strategic football and situational football is not just played on the offensive side, is it? Defense understanding, as you noted, where the first down marker was and making sure they didn't get there.
Mike 54. Push him back. Push him 61. Matchbox lights. Alert 3, alert 3. Ready, ready.
They'll try to pick this up on the ground with Breida, and he will have the first down here as he's up to the 15. Officially a gain of just a yard there, but they do convert on 3rd and inches.
Go now. 18 K. Walk 54, walk 54. Let's go, Heavy. Let's go, Heavy. 80 weapons. What you got, Heavy? Give me some. Give me some. Here we go, here we go. Watch the ship. Watch the ship. Hey, hey. Watch the ship. Watch the ship. Slam, slam.
On first down, here's Breida. And brought down, but not before they're able to get it up to the 20.
A gain of 10 yards. That's another Steelers first down. 1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Here we go, here we go. 8 read. Hey! You ain't doing nothing today. Switch, switch. Hey, echo. Jam, 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 jam. You go tight. You got tight. Snap.
On first down, Jones. Flush to his right. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Leonard Floyd, the old Georgia Bulldog, finding his way into the backfield.
Watch out, watch out, watch out, watch out. Watch out, watch out, watch out. Yes, yes. Hey, Alpha. Hey, alert 3, alert 3. Deuce, 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 deuce. Check defense, defense.
After the sack on first down, Jones looking here for Smith downfield. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
Well, that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice, getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, have them back on their heels.
You're out. Come on, boy. Get it.
Throwing on 3rd and long. Jones flushed out right. Going deep for Hopkins. Oh, you saw that one coming. It's intercepted. Throwing back across his body. It's the former Patriot Devin McCourty. 3rd and long that time. He was trying to make something happen, but a little too risky.
Well, the field tilted on him. And what I mean by that is what you said, 3rd and long. Got to push it downfield to try and pick up the first down. Defensive backs live for this situation, and they took advantage of the young man right there.
Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Throwing is Newton. He completes this into the hands of Miller. No gain on the play, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
He's forced out of bounds.
The threat of a second straight punt to start the game is looming as they come up 3rd and 10. A shotgun snap for Newton. It's caught. Jones. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. That one goes for 29 yards on 3rd down. A shotgun handoff now to Miller. Not much there. Maybe a couple as he's taken down at the 40.
One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half, and you've got a running back of this size, of these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense because you're excited about hitting him in the first half. Maybe not so much in the second half, and some of these shorter gains turn into bigger runs later.
They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete. If they want a first, they need to get the football to the 32 here on 3rd down. From the gun, here's Newton. Oh, he's going to go for it all. And it'll be intercepted. Buda Baker with a pick. We're scoreless after 1. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And it's only November, but the playoffs, we know how it works. They'll be here before you know it. If it ended today, they would be the #1 seed.
And that's a great spot to be in. But I love the phrase, if it ended today. And I'll guarantee you, that's what they've discussed in their locker room, in their meeting rooms. Yeah, we know where we'd be if it ended today, but we also know it's not ending today.
Right.
So they've got to continue to play the type of ball that put them in the spot where they're #1 in their conference.
Hey, watch the slant. Watch the slant.
On 2nd and 7, Jones. And that's complete. It's Allington. That throw good for only a couple. It brings up 3rd down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
The Rams go nickel here defensively on 3rd.
You got nothing today. You got nothing. Hey. Mike 5-4. Watch the slant. Watch the slant. Under 10. 10. Check three. Watch twist.
Now Jones. They'll roll him out right. And I think the ball's out. And now the Rams have got it. Going the other way.
When I see a play like that, I come back to risk reward. I don't know about you, but is it worth it at that point, whatever you're going to pick up, to either take the hit, and in this case, lose the football?
So should have gone down. I mean, hindsight's always 20/20, but that's the safe play.
You're exactly right. Hindsight's really never wrong, is it? Because you can analyze it, but I think ultimately you got to look at it as a first option, taking care of the ball, getting what you...
And the Steeler pressure too much here. He's going to go down. Ndamukong Suh make that now 8 sacks for him on the season. After the sack, they're staring at a challenge basically from the other side of town. It's 2nd and a country mile. Newton. Buying time to his left. He completes it to Jones. That catch for his career is number 731, and that's the number that Calvin Johnson ended with when he stopped his career in 2016.
Yeah, what could have been for him. So maybe now what we'll see is someone else continue to elevate their game and put this number well in his rearview mirror. I think 800, not out of line here.
Now the throw on 3rd down, knocked away and incomplete. Good coverage that time by the linebacker, Deion Jones.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? The zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on 3rd down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. 3rd down, you got to to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him. Heinz Field has always been a tough place for field goal kickers. It's just a very heavy side, plus you've got an open end of the field with wind coming off the Allegheny. And sure enough, he kind of chunks this one, and it's no good.
After the missed kick, they're in really good position. They'll begin this drive at the 39 now. They'll start on the ground with Breida. And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be second down.
Brings up second and 12 at the 36-yard line.
So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on second and 12.
54 Mike. 54 Mike. Check. Watch 54. Watch. Hit it.
Jones now. From the gun, he'll throw. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Timmy Jernigan with a sack. Well, there was second and long. Now it's third and even longer. They're going in the wrong direction here.
Because they're moving them exactly the way they want to, but you're exactly right. Definitely going in the wrong direction for the offensive guys.
Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after first and second down went backwards. It's third and very long.
Check nickel. Watch twist. He's coming. Double up. He's coming. Double up. Tight dog.
Here's Jones operating from the gun. Escaping the pressure right. Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. Zadarius Smith, it's his 20th sack of the season as he continues what could be a record-setting campaign. On fourth down, on his Logan Cook to punt. Back deep, Isaiah McKenzie. And they won't risk defending a return here. That one's out of bounds, and it'll be spotted at the 14-yard line. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And, you know, certainly a lot of football left to be played. We're not into December yet, but right now where we stand, they're first place in their division. Looking good, looking to be a threat come January.
And let's think about what every team has in their goals, all right? Number one goal is what? Make the playoffs. Number two goal is win your division. Number three goal, and the biggest goal, I think, is to be the highest seed possible that you can be heading into the playoffs so that you can have as many home games as possible to try and get you to the Super Bowl.
And right now fighting for every win possible to try to at least secure home field for the wild card and or divisional round. The Rams on third down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. This is 3rd and 4. And they'll run it from the gun with Miller. And he picks up the first before he's taken down at the 29. Bit of a surprise. They ran it on 3rd and medium. Proved to be the right call. 1st and 10. 2 minutes on the clock in what's been a scoreless first half. And we remind you, coming up at the half, we'll join, who, Charles?
The coach.
The coach, Jonathan Coachman, standing by in Orlando. He'll have stats and scores from games in progress, as well as scores from earlier today.
The coach.
Sorry, we get slap happy up here sometimes.
I don't think there's any doubt that if it's me, I'd be really cautious about continuing to call this play because you got to know. Defenders, if they get a free shot at the QB, they want to take it, and they want to take it big.
And they got it there on the option play for a loss. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. He's got it at the 15. Touchdown, L.A. Julio Jones with touchdown number 8 on the year as his guys are first onto the scoreboard here this afternoon. Hopkins with the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game. Following the touchdown, Dustin Hopkins will kick it away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. And now with still more than a minute to go in what's been a tight game, you figure we'll try to see them move the ball downfield.
And remember, they get the kickoff to start the second half, so this is a golden opportunity for them to go down there and put up a couple of sixes back-to-back. What a momentum swing that would have been.
Yeah, you might be able to get a 2-for-1 without ever even giving up the football. Eluding the pressure right. And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete. The coverage good that time by Kendall Fuller.
This defense has been very disruptive early on as they force another one to go awry.
Seems to be the front and the back end. Pass rush, they've been able to get home, and they're taking the ball away in coverage as well.
I love how you put it together. The front and back working in sync, only way to play good defense.
Bomber, 22 jet bomber. Leo. 36. Check it back.
Jones to throw again. And that's complete. It's Allington. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. 12 yards that time at a Pittsburgh first.
That's good for a Steelers first down. First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on first and 10.
All day, every day.
Now a fake on the give here as they try the run-pass option. Give him 2 yards on that play, and it's a second down. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts as the clock stops here with 46 seconds remaining in the first half. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8.
Go. Stop your whining. Slam. Kill. Now.
Now Jones. Off play action. Flush to his right. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
Appeared to me he was just trying to find an open receiver and got forced out to his right. Had to come off of a guy downfield and try to hit his back. Unable to connect. Should have been an easier throw moving to his right, though.
Yeah, much easier, obviously, for a right-handed quarterback. If he was going to his left, a little bit tougher.
Exactly.
Squeeze.
On 3rd down, Jones rolling to his left. Apart from Kyler Murray, not too many mobile QBs in this year's rookie class, but some good scrambling there to get the first.
When they watch film of this game and hand out the grade sheets, he's going to really like getting a double plus on this play. Why? He scrambles and picks up a first down. But what else does he do? Protects himself by sliding and avoiding the big hit. Double plus, big-time play.
Now the Steelers going to use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number 1. Now Justin Tucker. He has hit from 61 in his career, so he has the leg for this. The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number 1.
Got it. 51. Mike, 51. Man, let's get that ball, dude. Let's get that ball right here. Go.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Jones. That'll be incomplete with 9 seconds now showing on the clock. DeAndre Hopkins, the Pro Bowler, the intended receiver, and it's 3rd down. So after the 2nd down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. Operating from the gun, Jones, and he can't quite corral it defensively. Maybe some space to go the other direction if he had caught it. That brings up 4th down now.
Sets up 4th down.
Now Justin Tucker. He has hit from 61 in his career, so he has the leg for this. This to equal Matt Prater's record. It's a 64-yard attempt. And this one is right down the middle. So there you go, partner. How about that?
Oh, that was pretty cool.
That will tie the all-time record set by Matt Prater of the Broncos back in 2013.
And you know, when Prater hit from 64, that was like breaking DiMaggio's streak or breaking the 4-minute mile of Bannister. Tom Dempsey 63, that was a legendary number. So to top that here, even if it just ties the record, pretty darn awesome.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. Time for a final kneel down or a safe run, and then they can head to the locker room with a lead.
Yeah.
And he's going to go down. Couldn't get a throw off with the pressure. Maybe that was for the best, as that brings us to the end of this first half of play. So we've reached halftime here in a 4-point game. As we'll send you down to Orlando, we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And with the way this offense has played thus far, to be frank, they got to feel pretty grateful to be in the ball game.
I would agree with you totally, because they've done all of nothing offensively in this game, yet they still find themselves in a position on this drive where a touchdown can give them the lead. They need to take advantage of it.
Yeah, they're still looking for that first touchdown here in the third quarter. All they have so far, the field goal. And he'll take this up near the 35, maybe the 34.
He hasn't had a ton of success here so far, but you get the feeling that he might be on the verge of popping one.
Yeah, even on that one, there was a little bit of a hole, but it closed there quickly at the end.
Set, 10 Lobo. 54, Mike, 54. I'm trying to collect.
On third down, a run from Breida. And he will have a first down as they get him to the ground at the 37. They only get 2 there, but on 3rd and 1, that's all they needed to keep the drive going. Throwing, Jones. Caught. It's Ellington. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. The Steeler first down on the pickup of 11 yards.
Good throw, good catch, but I really like the route. The drag and being able to run away from defenders, hard to stick with them for that long.
Yeah, better against man than zone, or...
Better against man, because now you're running away from someone and you're not running into a defensive player in another zone.
2 first downs have them up near midfield now on 1st and 10.
Protein spill.
Here's Breida. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
And when you get good yardage like that on first down, it really does a whole lot of good for your entire offense. But I love the way he's finishing those runs. At the end of things, he's making sure he gets just a little bit extra.
Crunch time, defense. Alert flare, alert flare, flare, flare.
They run again with Breida. And that play goes nowhere. Taken down, losing yardage at the 50, right at midfield. It's a 6-yard loss on the play. And all of a sudden here, it's 3rd down. He's got his tight end fan. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. That one good for 14 yards and a Steeler first. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Running out of the gun here, Breida. And they'll get this one to about the 20-yard line. It'll be a gain of 17 and a Pittsburgh first.
That's pretty much meat and potatoes right there, wasn't it? Just go right at them and let your big horse charge up the middle. Not too fancy there, was it?
Nothing fancy at all, challenging that defense. And on that go-around, the offense won the challenge. Took till the second half, but finally a red zone opportunity here. 1st and 10 right at the 20. Now a fake on the give here as they try the run-pass option. That'll be complete to Breida. And they'll get this down to the 10. 10 more there and another first down. what they talked about at halftime. Whatever it was, it worked. They looked like a different team here in the third quarter.
Yeah, I doubt that there are very many trash cans that got kicked over, that type of a speech. I think what they did was they analyzed what worked in the first half, what didn't, and figured out a better game plan.
And a nice pick up there as he'll take it from the 10 down to the 5-yard line.
When you look at the geography we're staring at, this part of the field, don't you always think of big backs carrying the football, bruisers trying to pound it in? Instead, look at a little more of a scat back type, and he's trying to make it happen.
Yeah, they went with the elusive, slippery guy. Couldn't get in there, though. And he will push his way forward down to about the 3-yard line. Call it a gain of a yard as they get a little bit closer here. It's 3rd and goal.
It's now 3rd and goal.
Let's go. 10-2 stop. Let's go, defense. Let's go, defense.
Now a fake on the give here as they try the run-pass option. And he's in. Touchdown, Steelers. Matt Breida, touchdown number 15 of the year. And the Steelers have taken the lead. Justin Tucker for the extra point. And it's through, and that makes the lead 10-7. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. They're down in this game. A chance for the offense, though, to put something on the board, get some momentum here in half 2. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Myles Garrett racking up sack number 12 for him on the year. Well, they brought the lead into this third quarter, and now they're really stepping up, setting a tone here defensively.
They came right out roaring because you had to know that in the locker room, they talked about setting that tone that you just described, continuing the dominance that they exhibited in the first half.
Mike, 55. Right there in the middle, 55. You don't get this.
Throwing on 2nd and long. Newton complete to Jones. A good pickup there, 18 yards as they get closer for 3rd down.
Ready?
To throw on 3rd down. Newton looking for Jones, and it's intercepted. David Baker with a pick, and he's able to get it back to the 33-yard line.
I tell you, Brandon, it seems like this guy's been all over the field so far. That's his 2nd interception of the game, and so much of playing defense in the NFL, especially when it comes to defending the pass, is all about positioning and technique. And this is fantastic work on both fronts there.
A full 5-yard loss that time. It's going to make 2nd down pretty tough.
Switch gears. Big air, big air, big air. Shift. Check now. Gone. Switch.
On 2nd and 15 now. Jones sliding out of the pocket. And that'll be incomplete. Good protection that time, and they couldn't hook up on the long one. Now it's 3rd down. The turnover put them in great field position. They don't want to squander it with 3rd down coming up.
No, not at all. And you know what else you do? You make your defense mad.
Yeah.
They got you the football, gave you a great opportunity. You got to cash in and get some points.
Tighten up. 61, matchbox lights. Ready?
This is Breida. And he'll be brought down at the 28, and that is well short of the first. They pick up 10, but it'll still lead to a 4th down.
This offense really put themselves in a tough spot on 1st and 2nd down, needing long yardage to try and pick up a 1st down, and they ended up getting a great run. Explosive, picked up nice yardage. You don't expect to be in this situation on 4th down, but guess what? It all started with what happened on 1st and 2nd down. Really put them behind the 8 ball.
They got the interception, but very little movement after, and that forces him to settle for 3. And it does feel like settling when that happens, doesn't it?
It certainly does, but we got to give a lot of credit where it's due, and that's to the defense because they ran onto the field. This is what we call sudden change, right? Interception, you got to go put out the fire, and they did, holding them to a field goal.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Put it mildly, because they're not even over 100 yards yet. And in today's NFL, where it's a pass-first league, that is quite surprising. Not many teams patient enough to stick with the run. Everybody wants to advance the ball through the air. They've got to get their timing back.
And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this 3rd quarter. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5.
Gun. Watch the screen. Watch the screen. Whip. Watch the whip. 20. Check. 49.
Newton to throw. Flushed out right. And look at this. Cam Newton intercepted a 3rd time. Buda Baker with a pick. And he's just across midfield and down at the 49-yard line. And that gives him now 3 interceptions in the game.
Well, locked into what they're trying to get done in the passing game. When was the last time we had someone get 3 in a contest?
2011, wasn't it? Kurt Coleman.
Oh, yeah, that's
then
right.
with the Eagles.
That's right. Then with the Eagles, and I believe it's against Washington and Rex Grossman.
That's correct. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. The Steelers picking up 15 yards there and a 1st down.
He's still rumbling, isn't he? Still looking fresh in this one despite the heavy workload. But you and I both know, well-conditioned, and he did tell us that he thrives on being at his peak late in ball games.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
Let's get off. Hey! Let's get off the field, D. Check. Lucky. There.
Once again, they run with Breida on 1st down. And some room to roam now. And he's in. Touchdown, Steelers. Matt Breida, his 2nd TD of the game and 16th on the season. And the Steelers, they broaden their lead.
Well, partner, that was another explosive run. And one thing I've learned in our time in this game, yes, the offensive line has to get a lot of credit, but for big runs to occur, the wide receivers have to block well downfield.
And then you have to have a good guy carrying the ball too, right?
Oh, without a doubt. You need that difference maker lugging the rock.
Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and the lead now stands at 13. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. They're They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the coach is walking that line of being calm.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Jason Verrett.
Partner, we always talk about possessions being at a premium in these games, and now in this situation, throwing an interception here when you have to claw your way back in, that one's going to hurt, and in a big way.
60 Pittsburgh. Watch the twist, watch the twist. Kill. Blue draw Corker. Kill, turn up. Hatchet.
A handoff to Breida to begin the drive. And he'll be upended after a gain of 5, up to the 25-yard line.
Oh, that's one to warm the hearts of all those old school football players, isn't it? Tough, hard, gritty run, got behind his pads, bowled over a few people. Look at that one, right up the gut.
Saw it through 3 quarters, no reason to lighten up now. The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5.
Hey, lock it.
They stay on the ground. Again, it's Breida. And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. It'll wind up being a loss of 2. And it'll be 3rd down. Looking to throw. Jones. And that is incomplete. Critical play in this football game because if they pick up the first there, that clock keeps rolling.
Has to be a little frustrating for them because they know that if they pick up a first down there and continue to eat away at the clock, really increases their chances of closing this one out. Now they're likely going to have to give the football up and sweat it out on the sideline.
Now on 4th down, on is the punt team sending this one away. A good return there, call it 13 yards. And the Rams are going to start this drive in great field position as they take over.
Look at it. We got 25 to Mike. And watch your leg. Gun. 25 over. 25 to Mike. Let's go, defense. Let's get out the field, defense. And 25. Press. 25 to Mike.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Escaping the pressure right. Give him a couple on the scramble. It's 2nd down.
Gun.
On 2nd down now, it's Miller. And they will only muster a yard here to the 38. The Rams on 3rd down. They've converted just 2 for 6 thus far. This is 3rd and 7.
Gun. Great. 25 to Mike. Quit talking about it.
To throw is Newton. And a big loss here as he's taken down.
Brandon, I think you understand the type of afternoon this offensive line is having. It is a long one for them. Long for you to spend it with me. Long for them trying to block those guys. They've given up a whole lot of sacks, and the speed and quickness of that defensive line is eating them alive.
Looking for Shepard deep. Got a man, it's caught inside the 10. The time to pull out the stops is now, and they convert there on 4th down. From the gun, Newton, you're at the point in the game right now where you got to start taking some chances, and that chance paid off.
And it's a good idea to be that aggressive because, truthfully, the defensive guys, they're just playing not to make a mistake. That often means you can make a big play against them.
The line of scrimmage, once again, the 5 as they get ready for 2nd and goal. They go back to the ground now with Miller. And he's going to press this one forward as they stop him right around the 1. It'll be a gain of 5, and it's going to set up a 3rd and goal. They'll try to punch it in with Miller. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Los Angeles. Lamar Miller with touchdown number 8 on the year, as his guys are back within a single score. Extra point good by Hopkins. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. Following the touchdown, Dustin Hopkins will kick it away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. Right now clinging to a 1-score lead, Charles, and I think operating within that 4-minute offense with a little less than 4 minutes to go applies here, right?
It certainly does, and that means the playbook is still wide open. But you are a little bit more careful about what you're calling. You want plays that are going to gain yardage, how would you say it, consistently, right? You don't need the big shots downfield, but make sure the clock continues to run. Pile up the first downs, and the goal, end the game with your quarterback kneeling down at the end, and you still have the lead.
On 2nd down, a run with Breida. 7 yards there and a 1st down.
Do my eyes deceive me, or is he getting stronger as this game moves along?
Burst seems just as good here in the 4th as it was way back in the 1st, doesn't it?
I do believe someone put a lot of time in the offseason and continues to condition during the season in order to continue to carry the ball at this rate.
Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Now a give coming right is Breida. And the hole closes quickly there. He gets maybe a couple up to the 38. Now, the objective there, I mean, yes, the positive gain, that's nice, but work some clock.
Yeah, you're exactly right, but the problem for them is still within a possession, so they can't just sit on it running the ball. They'll have to find a way to throw it effectively as well.
4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. So the Steelers with the football as we get you reset. They've got a 2nd down now as they search for a way to get this one to the finish line.
Yeah. Alert 3. Watch the ship. Hey, watch the ship. Look at me. Door. Slam. Check 26.
From the 38, Jones forced out to his left. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. And whistles, and we're going to have another stoppage of play as they call the timeout on defense with 1:53 left. And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game.
Hey, Roy. Let's go. 51, Mike 51. He can't hang. He's not going to get me. Watch the eye. Switch. Jam.
Back to throw. Jones eluding the pressure right. Now he's going to throw it back deep. It's caught at the 10. And he's taken down all the way inside the LA 10. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
Steelers first down. 1st and goal at the 8-yard line.
It's 1st and goal, and a late touchdown at this stage could officially salt this one away.
Pilot, 65.
Now it's Breida. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down. Now from the 9, here's second and goal. They run with Breida. And they'll get this from the 8 to the 5. Pickup of 3. Now the Rams will signal for a timeout, their second, as they'll stop it with 27 seconds showing on the clock. Well, they've been so good on third down all day long. Can they convert another here on third and goal? Now a fake on the give here as they try the run-pass option. The Rams going to be forced to use their third and final timeout as they stop it with 22 ticks to go in the fourth. So on fourth down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here. This to make it a 2-score game. Tucker's kick is good. And the drive will wind up yielding 3. So barring something extraordinary here in the closing stages, that field goal should just about put this one on ice.
Yeah, we've got to find 2 scores. So, we're not going to exactly move it over there yet. It can be done, but, boy, it's going to be a little bit of a stretch for them, isn't it?
Yeah, they would have to move incredibly quick and have some luck, too. Tucker now following the made field goal, set to kick it away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. They might be thinking this is close to a lost cause here. Got to and the Steeler pressure too much here. He's going down. Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on